days I've been driving this train, years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
Well, hello. Man, I do not want to be here today, but I'm kind of forced here because the shit they always do, make up accusations, force me out for me to clear my name when they get caught doing messy shit. So yeah, I'm here because I'm so I'm shaking. I'm still mad, but no, my eye's not twitching. You know, I have a little bit more self-control than that, but I digress. Nonetheless, I'm gonna clear it up again. I did not send pizzas to a single fucking person in the history of me being involved in all this mess. Not once. Never instructed anybody to. Never knew about it when people were doing it and didn't say nothing. No, never did it. I don't find it funny. I've never found it funny. That is theft. Unlike these other assholes, I don't have a criminal record. I'm sure as hell not going to start one over sending a pizza to someone I can't stand. What is wrong with y'all? Gosh damn, I can't stand this shit. I will not discuss when, like anything like that. But anytime I get sent pieces, I don't tell anybody. I'm not going to tell anybody. That's what they want. So I'm never going to tell anybody. So I know I didn't send no pizzas. It seems to be whoever sent a pizza to Brooke knew she had sent a pizza to me, correct? Like that person probably was in the group chat that knew for a fact Brooke was the one involved in that. Like she and her crew were the ones that were doing it. They knew for a fact Brooke is part of this. And you don't think one of those assholes didn't send one right back to her so later on they could come out here and deflect and say, well, Brooke got one too. Does that show you that Siwa does it too? I don't fucking play that game. That is stupid. You are hurting companies. You're hurting the drivers. You're hurting the workers. You're delaying someone else's family to get fed. I don't find it funny. So as long as I don't care how many years goes by in this shit, you're never going to be able to tie me to any of it because I don't find it funny. But Vault is over here giggling that they were sending pizza, thinking it was hilarious. And instead of just saying, we fucked up, we had no right to do that, we're wrong. We're sorry, Siwa. Instead of doing that, you now are putting a bullshit accusation on me to deflect from what y'all got caught doing. If you didn't catch it, let me help you.
I got up this morning and I see all of these messages and I'm like, what the fuck? So I go to Maria's tab.
Before I get into that, hi, Miss Juliana. Fun fact, when I'm not here on YouTube, I'm not anywhere being involved in the mess. The most I'm doing when I'm not here is I'll check in with Miss Joanna, see how she's doing. She's going through some stuff recently. I check in with her to see how she's doing. I'll check in with Jade every once in a while. If Geneva sends messages to ask me about how I'm doing, or about how I feel about something, I'll talk in that regard. But even then, it's just a few lines here and there, and then that's it. There's no plotting and planning of me doing anything. I don't think this shit's funny. Look what Brooke and Maria have gotten all their subs involved in. Yes, hey Brooks knows, girl. I'm so mad they're blaming me for a pizza being sent to Brooke to justify and deflect from them being caught. Like, I'm so fucking mad. Oh, I'm so fucking mad. I don't even know what the hell I was saying. I can't even think straight right now. I'm so just pissed off that here we go. And Vault, once again, and Heidi, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, Heidi. Because here you are up on your pedestal. It's so wrong y'all are doing all this real life shit while you're allowing Vault to fucking dox a city and a county that she thinks I'm in. What the hell is wrong with you? To continue doing the same shit that's being done. The same shit that's being done to them. Y'all, you're helping her do it and then not saying, knock it off, Vault. You're doing exactly what you're bitching about. No, we don't do that, though.
I don't see it, okay? I don't watch Community Tab. I really don't.
Sure.
Unless somebody tells me to go. I go to her tab, and the only thing I see she says is, I put it up and I took it down and I can put it back up or something like that. So then I said, okay, I don't see this. Then I got the pictures.
Thank you, Miss Wendy. It's good to see you.
Tell me what happened. And I want to know, what is the end game? I don't know
what is the end game when Heidi has been involved in these group chats for years? For years. Remember when I showed it in the clips of Stalker, the Stalker documentary, of a group chat that they were all in trying to find out where I lived, from the stickers that I showed accidentally, all that. Heidi was involved in that whole fucking thing. She is just as fucking bad. She didn't take a stand against it then and say, that's wrong. Y'all shouldn't be doing that. So let's see what, leave her alone. You're stalking her. No, Heidi was on board with it and like congratulating them on figuring it out. You're just as fucking bad. Just because you're not caught in this group chat doesn't mean you're not in others, because you have been involved in others, and I have it recorded you be involved in others doxing people.
I really don't know what the end game is. To be honest, this is like, so I did delete my channel because I got personal shit going on that I just...
She deleted her channel. She don't be involved in the drama, but she's making lies up about me this morning and doxing. Got it.
Need to deal with and focus on, but this needs to be cleared up. Like, I don't know what the end game is. It started with your live. She got upset about that. So then she went to JY.
The only thing I said in that live was what she did was fucked up.
Right. You spoke the truth.
Hey, Miss Joanna.
The truth. It has escalated to this.
Hey, Val.
And so she did hand over JY, our group chat.
No, I think the end game is to get me killed, get me locked up, and take my child from me. Honest to God, that's what I believe every fucking day, that's the stalker's goal. That's all she wants to fucking do. And she has a whole crew of people helping her do it. That's the fucking goal for them, in my opinion. And people wonder why I'm barely fucking here. That's vaulting on Heidi's talking, running her mouth.
And then last night, he was scrolling through, like, she handed over to him a bunch of stuff, and he was scrolling through it, and it had kids' pictures and everything else. I can tell you, I can tell you.
Now, I watched John's now, again, not beginning to end. I try to catch what I could, and when I was skipping past the talking, mostly just looking at the screenshots this morning. I didn't see no kids, but I just want to say, if that was shown, it shouldn't have been shown. And I'm pretty sure we all can agree that no one meant for anybody's kids to be shown, and it's not okay. Meanwhile, we got Mama, who intended on showing Rakin's son, didn't block anything out, didn't cover anything up, and she meant to do it out of revenge.
You privately, something that happened yesterday that was really bad, that triggered Ann to go live with this shit. And the reason she went live with Rakin's full name was basically to say, Rakin, we know who the fuck.
Well, even John doing that, like I said, I'm glad that you didn't mean to show anybody's kids, and I hope no kids are ever shown by anybody. I really think that that's too far. There's too many predators on YouTube to be showing people's kids. You don't know what people will do with those images. You don't. And predators, it could be something totally innocent to us, but for predators, it's not innocent. They can twist it. It's just a game that should never be played. But Momo is known to post people's kids. This isn't a one-off that she just now did it because her grandchild got shown. She did it to Phil because he called her a cunt. She's done it to so many people for the smallest things. So she don't really need an excuse to do what she does.
You are? Stop. Like, this does not have to get
Hey,
this
Jay.
far.
Thank you, hon.
I don't know what her end game is. And John's end game is to win YouTube, but
Win,
like,
to win YouTube. Okay, what happens if you win YouTube? I didn't know that YouTube was a prize you could get in a contest. Dumb fuck.
what the fuck?
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm mad.
June
I'll stop
said,
cussing so much.
Did you see this? I did see him showing screen grabs of chat with Brooke and a few others were sending pizzas, and did dox Rakin's full name and her husband before he was live. Oh,
Yeah.
Exactly. There you go. And Momo were stalking, or sorry, doxing Rakin before John even did his stream. They've been doxing her. Well, and here's the thing. They're like, so they're excusing what Rakin did. She was a part of it. No. We're not excusing what Rakin did. I'm not going to say now it's okay all the shit she's done. Just like they say now she excuses everything John's done. No, it was wrong then. It's wrong now. It shouldn't have been done. There was no justification. It's not okay. Same with Rakin. No justification, not okay. The point is that they stopped. They admitted what they've done and are wanting to get away from it. That's the whole fucking point that y'all missed. While y'all got that crew still actively doing all the same shit that y'all are bitching about now. That's the fucking difference. So, Cracked L, for you to be like, now see, well, why'd you ever say anything about John doing this and this, and now you're okay with it. Being okay with him now does not mean anybody was okay with what he did then and say it's okay now. That is not what, if you find a video of me saying now it's okay that John said those things, then you can accuse me of that. But you bitching about the shit that he did in the past while you're cheering on the people that are doing the same crew that's doing the same type of stuff actively to this day, and you're cheering that on while coming at us for, like, I can't even put into words what you're trying to do is all I'm saying.
y'all were sending. Hold on.
I would hope not. That's horrible.
Guys look disgusting sending pizzas. Did you send pizzas?
Okay,
so fucking funny to steal from a company, the delivery driver wastes his gas, him not getting a tip. So fucking hilarious. So funny. But you're so upset it was done to Brooke by one of you assholes.
listen, I'm just gonna be truthful. One pizza was sent. It was sent to Siwa, and
Excuse me, I'm gonna mute real quick. She's gonna try to dox.
it was sent to Siwa, and that is why at the bottom of that screen it says something about the address. So it was sent to Siwa. It was sent, and
Oh my God.
nothing was said about it. And as soon as she got it, she turned around and sent Brooke one, and that's how the address.
Again, I didn't know who would have sent a pizza, you dumb fuck. I've been out here thinking it's still Penelope and her asshole still doing the same shit. And what did I say when we first got exposed? Penelope was doing this shit. I was like, Penelope wasn't doing that shit when she was over here. That's something that someone taught her to do, or something that she picked up from being with Stalker. And it looks like I was right. Looks like I was fucking right. Same with Rakin. Rakin wasn't doing that shit when she was over here. Maria and Ann weren't doing that shit when they were over here. So what do you mean who's the culprit? Okay?
It was confirmed that that's where she was at.
Confirmed that that's where she's at. Like, the fucking audacity of you,
Immediately
bitch.
got one right after. So yes, was it wrong? Absolutely.
Oh my God, guys.
I know it was petty and wrong, but it was like,
keep like something's gonna be done about that. Thank you for the admission of your guilt.
I'm not even gonna make excuses for it, Heidi. It was stupid and it was wrong. But
it was stupid and it was wrong, but you just got through laughing when you were asked if y'all did it. Do you really feel it was stupid and wrong, or you just trying to make yourself look better for the chat? Because you're laughing proves to me you still don't give a shit. And you still think it's funny. And the fact that you're like threatening Jules that you're going to continue doing drive-bys to her location proves you're never going to stop. You don't feel bad about it. I feel you only deleted your channel because Reagan might know who you are and you don't want it to be outed in retaliation. That's the only reason I think you're starting to back off right now. But are you really backing off? No, you're not. Here you are on panel fucking doxing still and threatening Jules. You're going to keep going real life on her. Like, y'all lied to your subs 150% to their faces. You put on an entire fucking show pretending to be upset about a pizza when just hours before you allegedly sent one to me. You went on there crying. I don't know if you were crying, but like whining that was done to you. When you know, and all of you, Momo and Brooke, all of you were just in a group chat doing it to someone else. And y'all were up there screaming, we didn't do nothing. We don't think this pizza thing is funny. I can't believe they're okay with these pizzas being sent. That is so wrong. That is so cruel. That's a crime. It's going to be reported to the police. Y'all shouldn't be doing that, knowing y'all fucking just did. And that's just the one that we know about. How many others have y'all done? I don't believe a damn thing that Vault says. Sorry, not sorry.
Send all of these pizzas. It was one pizza, one time to verify, and
bullshit. You're gonna say it's one pizza until you're out for the next round of pizzas that get sent, and you fucking know it. And Jules, whoever sent it to me, sent the same shit to you. My mother's phone number was used. My elderly mother's number, they had her old number, thank God, but they had to dig for that shit because that was an old number, like 7 to 10 years old, that since she's had that number. That's the number they used. And so guaranteed they did the same shit with your dad. So we know now who did it to Jules. And y'all, they're going to sit there. We didn't do that. We didn't do that. Kiss my fucking ass if you think for a second we're going to believe that what y'all did to me wasn't done to Jules in the same fucking way, the same fucking fashion, and the same way. Thank you so much for that, JJ. Thank you. Balti Barbarina, I don't know you, nor ever spoken to you, yet you doxed the fuck out of me in the group chat from hell. Hide, bitch, hide. You deserve everything. And she does. And she does. But here's the thing, Balti Barbarino. When it happens to you, it won't be me. It won't be me. Just like when the shit happening to Brooke was not me. And it's a shame because I said, when they fall out with Reagan, they're gonna dox her in a heartbeat. It's not gonna take much of anything for them to do it back, or for them to do that to her for leaving their cult. They're gonna do the same to Muzz, but that's okay. Muzz is gonna do the same shit. It's so fucking stupid of them that they think that another person is recording their entire group chats for the next round of bullshit they get exposed on. So funny though that y'all are up in arms about a chat being exposed, private DMs being exposed to bash you guys. But when Christy Marie wanted to go on with my DMs, open arms. When Sunshinery wanted to go on with my DMs, open arms. When Lauren Marie wanted to go around talking about when I had an S attempt or when I was having thoughts about taking my life that no one else fucking knew about but her, and she went running to y'all and showing y'all the proof and the screenshots of it, y'all cheered it on the entire fucking time. Anybody that leaves me today, y'all would cheer them on tomorrow if they were coming to you with all my DMs. That is what y'all have done since the beginning. But what's funny about that is all these people that I have fallen out with that has come to you with DMs, there's not all these DMs of me sending pizzas or doing fake welfare calls or filing false CPS calls on people and trying to get people arrested shit they didn't do. And all, that's, y'all have been exposed by that, doing that so many damn times. But I can tell you one thing. I'm not in DMs with anybody. Not involving bullshit on YouTube. I'm not doing play-by-plays of what all my enemies say on their channels. I don't fucking pay attention to it for a reason, for my own mental health. The last thing I'm going to do when I'm not on YouTube doing a stream, because it's my content, it's part of my income, the last thing I'm going to fucking do is for free, then go to DM and start carrying on with the same bullshit that already like gives me a headache and does me in. I'm going to be like, how much more of this shit can I fill my life with today? With that, it makes me feel like shit. It makes me feel horrible. Ruins my whole day. Let me go to my DMs now and continue this, knowing how it makes me feel, and for free. Knowing it's not going to bring me anything. It's not going to do me any good. It's just going to catch up with me in the end anyways. Why the fuck would I do that? Why the hell would I do that? Thank you, JJ, for that super chat. The funny part is these guys so hard she's even allowed in a group chat unless it's the one she made and they are scared. She best believe Muzz has so much evidence on them and it'll be outed just like before, just like it's happening now. It'll be outed. Because Muzz is another one that you can't walk away from. She's another one. All right, Reiki was in the prior community. She will take care of them. They may not be online after. And here's one thing I said months ago is like when they do fall out with Reiki, they better be scared because Reiki is the one that can take them down. And I think I'm not even going to get into what I think is going to happen next, but I digress. Let's keep playing, shall we?
Address. And now we're getting blamed for every pizza all along, all the, you know what I mean? Like,
then don't send pizzas to anyone because that's what fucking happens. If you get caught sending one to people, you're going to get caught. You're going to be blamed forever, which is why I don't fucking do it. Well, another reason I don't do it. But Stalker can't even think outside of her hate and her vengeance to even realize the predicament she's getting herself in and her followers in. She doesn't even care. Like the whole reason y'all's chat is getting exposed is because of y'all's fucking doing. And y'all should be mad at Momo and Brooke for involving you in all that bullshit. And I don't believe for a second that Brooke was actually at work with a patient when she wanted to send a fucking pizza. That's the excuse she uses to make people do it for her so she can still have clean hands or think she'll have clean hands. That's the excuse she does all the fucking time. She has been caught so many times. Can you call welfare check on John? I would do it, but I can't. I'm busy with the patient. I'm busy. I'm headed to work. I'm driving. I can't do it. Can you call the welfare check on John? It's bullshit she uses, so y'all will do it for her, thinking she can't. And of course, you're like, I would do it if I could. No, she wouldn't. She has never been known to do shit on her own. Ever. Since she first got in this shit 4 years ago, she's never been known to do the dirty shit herself. The billboards with Jules, she didn't do it, but she loved the idea and was on board with it and wanted to help get the information for people to do so. She wanted John to have the welfare calls to get swatted by fucking police saying he was threatening to K people, and that's how many times that been done since then. This bitch don't do anything for herself. So to you that are still in her group chats and you hear her say, can y'all do one of this to see what you do this to John? Can you do this to Jules? I would, but I'm with the patient. I wouldn't fucking believe it. You all need to get some fucking balls to start telling her to do it herself so you don't get in trouble for it. You shouldn't want to be in the group chats with that because I'm telling you, it will all come down on y'all's heads eventually. Y'all are going to get caught. It's going to catch up with you. You're going to end up with records if you don't fucking stop. But no, go ahead and keep kissing her ass in the chat because you think she's about honesty. When you have caught her, we have caught her in so many fucking lies. She lied and told y'all that my son bought the VR for my daughter. Proved that was a fucking lie. She has lied to y'all and said that Keaton has rights to my daughter. No, the fuck he doesn't. She has lied. I mean, I can't even count how many times this bitch has been caught in lies and y'all still eat it up. And she slipped up one time and said, I caught it in one of the clips earlier. I don't think y'all caught it on, but it was in one of that documentary where she goes, my chat will believe anything I say. That's what she thinks about your chat, that y'all are so fucking dumb that y'all believe everything she says as facts, that she don't got to prove anything. She just has to say it. And y'all believe it, and you do. And who looks stupid in the end?
and I can see why people are doing that and why people are blaming us, because you send one and you're guilty for everyone. But I promise you, I swear my child, that's not the case.
Well,
I know.
okay, here's the thing. You guys, not you guys, everybody was going live about this pizzas being sent.
And here's the thing, whether it's just bouncing off what you're saying about how you can order it through the app, someone could get an IP address from that. You could get an IP address. If enough people keep doing that, someone's going to end up with a charge because it is theft. It is a crime. It's called theft of services. You can't do that. Theft of services, theft of goods. That's what you're fucking doing. And for retaliation and for stalking people, and you don't think that's a fucking crime? You don't think all of you will be held guilty just as much as she is when you're all a part of doing it, and not one of you said we shouldn't do that? That's illegal. You're an idiot if you think that you can't be traced.
I never heard about Siwa. Well, I think I did hear that Siwa got a pizza. I don't remember. But
I'm not telling you when I got pizzas. I'm not telling you how many times it's happened. I'm not telling you where it happened. I'm not going to tell you. But it's happened multiple times, not just one. And I've never sent one back to anyone. So stop trying to put that shit on me now.
Heidi, I promise you, it was Siwa. Siwa never went live about it. She was live when it happened, and she never said anything.
No shit, Sherlock. That's what they want you to do. I didn't even tell anybody when I got pizzas. Only one person knew that I got pizza, and I didn't even tell them the same day it happened either.
All of these other pieces.
She didn't want you guys to know that you knew where she was. Point blank. Period.
None of your fucking business. It's none of your fucking business. None of you have a criminal case against me. Not one of you. None of you have a fucking criminal case against me. First off. Second off, if it was just about serving papers, then get a fucking lawyer to do it, or keep it to yourself. You don't put it out on YouTube, and you don't send pizza calls to, like, are you fucking good? This bullshit. If we just wouldn't know where she's at, so we could serve her. That's what they told y'all every place I fucking live. Never fucking happened, has it? Except Maria's bullshit, which it got thrown out in court for good reason. I'm not out here doing this real life shit to anyone. I'm not out here threatening to kill people like Heidi. So no, it's nobody's business where the fuck I am. And here's what's fucked up about it. What y'all are going to do is you're going to end up hurting my daughter. You're going to make it where she can't play outside with her friends anymore. Is that what you fucking want? Because that's what happened the last place. That's what fucking happened. The last places I've lived is I had to stop letting her outside because of you assholes. Because I didn't know who was going to be driving by. I didn't know who was going to be trying to record her. Like, the fucking fear of what thinking y'all would do to my daughter. And you don't care. Again, it's not just you bitches knowing. You're putting it on YouTube to a whole group of people that you don't know what they're capable of. And my daughter's going to be able to suffer for it. Not you, not me, her. Because I'm going to tell her she can't play outside anymore with her friends. Is that what you fucking want? Because that's what had to happen the last two places. I had to stop letting her outside. And unlike you assholes, my daughter doesn't want to be cooped up in a room. She wants to be outside with her friends. And you know how hard that kills me to tell her that she can't play because of y'all can't fucking quit doxing?
That she did was turn around and send Brooke a pizza immediately after.
No, the fuck I didn't.
So literally, she got the
pizza. To Brooke getting an ad. This led to police coming to her home.
Yeah, well,
you know she told. God.
Again, anytime I've gotten pizzas, I've never told anybody the day it happened or when it happened. So kiss my ass trying to say I told people, and that's why Brooke got what she did. The police calls in the Craigslist store. You now trying to say I'm at fault for Brooke? That police call to Brooke and the what was the other thing? God, I can't fucking think. The Craigslist ads. You're seriously trying to put that on me because they got caught sending a pizza to me. Are you seriously trying to fucking do that right now, Heidi? You're now blaming me for all that other legal shit because Vault's telling you I did something that I didn't fucking do. The fucking audacity of you all to sit there and now use every instance that's been done on her, put blame on me when you don't even know who fucking sent a pizza to her. I don't even believe anybody did, actually. I don't believe a fucking bit of it that anybody did send pizzas. I think you're all just saying that to get out of y'all being held accountable.
Come on.
It's this stuff, the pizzas and stuff that Brooke was getting was happening before. Like all of this
Okay, if Brooke was getting pizzas before y'all sent fucking pizzas to me, then why the fuck are you still trying to blame me for this new one? If she had been getting fucking pizzas, then why are you trying to blame me for that?
Bullshit. It was literally in the middle of all of that bullshit. And so Siwa was saying there was a court case. Siwa was saying there was
there's a copyright court case. There is. There's proof of it. So kiss my ass with that. I did file for RO against her twice. It got denied. So yeah, I did fucking file. I didn't lie when I say I did file. I have the fucking emails that prove I was talking to the DA trying to get an RO against the bitch. I have money to get a lawyer though now. And I've already been in talks with one. And that's why they start saying I need to gather all of it and put it in a video. And no, Stalker Brooke, I wouldn't be given the video with all the songs added to you dumbass bitch.
You've got a restraining order, and you can check court documents.
Hey, Muggsy. Good
Yeah,
for you,
you
hon.
can. And but just like she told Brooke, she had filed something, and I checked. I had my cousin checked, and there was nothing.
I have showed the emails of me talking to the fucking DA secretary to get the RO against Stalker. If the here's the fucking thing about Travis County. When you want to file for an RO, when you file through DA, you do it yourself. They said if the case is strong enough, that they will take the case and the lawyer will handle that. You'll get a lawyer represent you for free. Look it up on the fucking website. That's what they said. But the downside of that is if the lawyer doesn't want to take on the case because they don't think it's strong enough or for any reason, then they don't. And therefore you wouldn't fucking know about it, would you? If the lawyer just looking at the evidence and the stuff and decides this isn't a strong enough case for me, I don't think I want to do it. Why would you fucking know that I had tried to file? It was still in the beginning stages.
There for Brooke. So
right, and that's what prompted us to find out, is she even in? Found out it was, however you say it.
Again,
the fucked up thing is,
again, she just fucking doxed 3 or 4 fucking times, and Heidi didn't tell her to stop not one fucking time.
Heidi, that as fucked up as that was for us to do, which is totally fucked up. It's totally immature. And again, I'm not gonna make excuses for what we did. And did I laugh about?
Question: did you guys pay for the pizza?
No, of course they didn't.
No. Oh fuck! Come on,
Miss, I'm so fucking wealthy, but you're sending pizza stealing from companies, and you're not gonna pay for it. Of course you're not. That, like, I don't know why people are shocked that Brooke doesn't pay for anything for herself if she gets someone else to do it or don't have to do it. They're blaming me for Brooke getting a pizza, saying that they sent pizza to me, and then so I sent one back to her when I didn't say shit about it. I didn't say shit about it. I didn't say anything lie. I didn't tell anybody. So why would anybody send a pizza? So they're trying to now say, not only did, yes, they send pizza to me, but someone sent one to Brooke, so it must have been me. And still doxing. Vault is fucking doxing. Heidi's allowing it and welcoming it. And they're complaining about people going real life and doxing them. Right. If it had gone, if the lawyer had accepted it and a date in court was set, then they would have been able to look it up probably. Because it did, but we didn't even get to that stage. Doesn't mean I didn't try to file 2 times. I fucking did. And I have the proof. And I've shown the proof, but every time I show proof, they act like I've never done it. I have shown the screenshots of them asking me for the evidence against Stalker for an RO. They're just going to lie and deflect and deflect and deflect. Instead, wait, Jules is live? I didn't know she was live. Oh shit, I didn't know she was live. I have to get it all the way now. I'm not gonna have time later.
And I'm up here talking about, that you're wasting people's time. You're stealing from a company, and no one said, "Oh yeah, by the way, we sent a pizza." Come on, guys.
I know. I'm sorry.
Heidi, if you were truly against it, you would stop fucking being involved in it and stop welcoming your chat, acting like it's all good and gravy what they're doing. Because what they're willing to do to me or someone else, they'll do it to anybody else. And if you're truly against it, then fucking be against it.
I'm just being honest with you, Heidi.
I know you are. I know. I appreciate that, though. I really do.
This is why I don't watch streams when I need a break from YouTube, because this shit pisses me off. It enrages me. And then I go live about it. And when I don't want to be fucking live, but I'm not going to be blamed for this shit because they don't want to take accountability.
Through everything, I've always been, even if it paints me in a bad light, I've been honest.
You've always been honest with me, and that's one thing I can always say, Vault. Since you and I started talking in 2022,
yeah,
you have always been honest with me. If I come to you and ask you a question, I can honestly say that.
Vault's only been honest when she's been caught and she don't have a choice but to finally own up to it. That's the only time you get honesty out of Vault.
Right. I just this is all fucked up. The thing that's really fucked up about it is she handed over the
I'm going to calm down now, because I'm going to calm down now.
Transcripts of our chat. John was scrolling through. Kids were shown. I will tell you privately other things that happened.
Okay.
But
yeah, you can tell me privately, but this is sad.
Yeah, she was part of it. That's the thing. She removed herself from those screenshots. She was part of it. How else would she have known to send that? That was the first thing she sent to him. That was the first thing he posted. And then somebody was spoofing.
Again, they're only mad. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. Thank you for being a member for 5 months.
Him saying, oh,
There's some, never mind, I can't say it out loud, but there's stuff for you to look at. Now, I think you've been a member. Never mind. You probably already seen it.
you don't have everything. Like, it wasn't us. And of course, you know, anybody antagonizing John, he reacts and he does. And so that's that.
But what's funny, her ring cam ain't got shit to do with me. I can show a ring cam too. Is it going to prove anything? No. They don't say, we know exactly who sent the pizza. It's bullshit. They need to come with actual proof and documentation. Report it to the police and find out who it is. How about do that instead of just accusing whoever it is that y'all are attacking at the moment? So tired of their bullshit. But anyways, they're so against John retaliating and going live and saying shit about people's kids or whatever. But when they were able to use him and get him to do their bidding, they loved every second of it and they cheered it on. So again, are they really against it? No, they're just against it now that's happening to them.
He got the whole thing and then he started scrolling through.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with Koo. She said, "Stop saying wrong, grow up." It was a private chat. That is hacking. Whether Reagan wants to say what it was or not, when she admitted it's what I was.
John admitted he didn't mean to show it. He didn't even see what it was till it was too late. It was on speed, it sped up. So it's not the same as Maria actually posting a child on the community tab. That's not sped up, honey. That's an actual picture. People can zoom in on it and everything. That is, and no one had ever seen it again. And even though it's wrong, and it is wrong, it absolutely is wrong. And nobody met with that was nobody's goal. Maria had her goal and she set out to do it and she did it. She did it. And she didn't take it down until someone else made her take it down. But we knew what her situation was. But at the end of the day, that's a baby. And no one can tell who it is when it's just a baby. It's just like you could look at 1,000 pictures of babies and barely be able to tell who they like. You can't tell who they are. They're babies. You can't see their features like you can an older child. But again, wrong is wrong across the board. Agreed. But stop trying to paint it as the same thing as what Maria did.
Told that she wrote a code. I didn't hear her say it. Matter of fact, Muzz was on KK's panel when I rewind to the beginning, and she said that Reagan said that she wrote a code so she can grab the whole chat. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just saying. Okay, see, I didn't hear her say that.
So Reagan's live, she said, I have a Python in the front. So Python is coding.
1 second. Give me a second, y'all. 1 minute. I'm gonna continue to play it.
Oh my.
That's what she did. And so then when John had the police at his house or whatever. She was in John's chat and she was like, oh, the link was public. It was posted to a public site, which was her chat.
Cooch, if you want to come up, I can drop the link for you. This is ridiculous.
And Cooch was in chat. I don't know why they keep going over this one pizza. Who cares about this one pizza? Look at all the other shit they've done. What? What, Cooch? What have we been exposed doing? What? Because there's been no DMs coming out of us going real life on any of you assholes in very long fucking time. The only time I was going real life on people was back when I was running with Momo and Vault and really trusted what they were saying about this, what everybody does. And, you know, oh, you won't get in trouble for this and you won't get in trouble for this. And everybody does this. And that's the only time I've ever been a part of going real life was back then. I've admitted that. I've told y'all I've done it. I've apologized. I said I regretted it. I should have never been a part of it, and there was no excuses for it. I also told y'all why I did it, but still said no excuses for me doing that. Y'all are just doubling down, and again, I guarantee you there's a new group chat, and they're doing the same shit in that new group chat. I can guarantee you that. They won't stop. They have been exposed before with these group chats when Mims fell out with them. And I don't mean to bring her up. Sorry. I don't know how to speak about it because it's part of history, but I don't want to bring her up in a disrespectful way. But when they fell out with her, the recordings of the group chats came out. And I had the recording. Heidi was in it. Brooke, Ann, Maria, I don't know if Cooch was in that one or not. Yahoo Nerd was in it. I mean, there's been 4 or 5 group chats that they have been exposed being in going real life. And they still continue to do it in this new group chat that Ray can expose. So do you think with them getting exposed all those times and it didn't stop them, you think it's going to stop them now? No. They're probably going to be more picky about who they let in, but they're going to keep doing it. And again, it's just a matter of time before that also gets exposed. And I'll be here waiting for that to happen because it's going to. That's why how many times have I asked my subs or give advice to my subs? Y'all, please don't be involved in the group chats. It's only going to bring problems. Please don't do Discords. It's only going to bring problems. Please, and say don't be involved in the DMs 24/7 when you're not on the YouTube because it's only going to bring more negativity in your life. It's only going to catch back up to you. It's only going to catch you in more trouble. It's not worth it. I have been saying that for years. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, let me scroll back up. Scuzz is not creditable, and anybody thinks that it's just embarrassing themselves. Cooch is so mad the message got exposed, but she played all of Jules' private Instagram stuff. Right. And Cooch is out here doxing away too, so I don't know why she cares. Wait, what? And there were several people giving Vault shit over all of their behaviors, actions in this bullshit. At least some have. Well, I'm glad some were giving her, being like, there's no excuse for what you did. That's too far gone. But she's up there doxing and no one said, Vault, knock it off. Quit doxing. Siwa, quit trying to give out information that could lead to her child getting hurt. Did anybody say that to her? No. Macy, thank you for being a member. I appreciate it. You got a lot of stuff that you can look at too now. But I can't make this any clearer. That was sent to me already at 100 times speed. I never saw what was in it or slowed it down. I wasn't scrolling. It was sent to me fast. John, the point is, first off, you didn't mean to show anybody's child. You had not known the child was in there. You didn't see it yet. And when you were told that it could be seen, you later went on and took it out. Hey, Amber, girl, I'm fucking heated. I've been cussing up a storm and pointing out. I just can't.
So you deleted your channel.
Yeah, because...
And I'm sorry to keep pausing, y'all. I have no group chats and no Discords, only messages with maybe 4 people occasionally. And that's how it should be. I'm telling you. I had to learn the hard way to not be in DMs heavily involved in this shit. And people give me, that side gives, here's what's funny. That side gives me so much shit. Still won't even talk to her subs in the messages. How selfish is she? When I told y'all why I'm not involved in the DMs as much. Because this is what happens. You get involved in shit you don't want to be involved in. It backfires on you. Anything said in a DM will eventually be put out there is what I've learned about DMs and group chats and stuff. I won't be involved in it. I'm not going to go down with the boat. No. If I have to stand on my own, I will. But I'm not going to go down with everybody else. It's not worth it. And I tell my subs to not be a part of it because I don't want y'all going through what now their group chat is going through. But how many times did they make fun of me that I wasn't doing that? But now look, I don't have to worry about a bunch of shit being out, do I? Neither does my chat. Thank you. Someone sent me a CashApp for $5. Thank you. I don't know if you want it to be said. Let me see. Let me make sure there's no message with it that I need to see. They are literally on the Titanic. Yes, they're practically on a Titanic going down, and they are not letting go yet. They are going to make sure they take down as many people as they can as they do go down with the ship. I can't see if you did a message. 1 second. Let me go to my app. Macy, thank you. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Y'all know this. Like, I'm barely here, so when I do go live, I got to make them count. Hi, babe. I had a great weekend. I don't know if y'all did. Yes, my notifications don't go out like they used to. But it's good to see you, Geneva. I just want my subs to know that unlike they're doing to their chat, I'm not lying to y'all when I tell y'all I've never done the piece of shit to anyone. I don't find it funny. I'm on the same board with y'all thinking it's bullshit because they're robbing from innocent people. I know they don't give a shit about that. I do. It matters to me. So y'all won't have to look like fools later on with shit coming out proving I'm doing shit that they're doing because I'm not. So please, I'm not going to make y'all look like fools and tell y'all that I didn't do pieces when I really am. I don't know how her subs are even not pissed off about that. Like she made y'all were sending super chats and everything to say, I'm so sorry, Brooke, a pizza was sent to you. That's so horrible. What kind of monster does that? And she was lying to y'all the whole time. How are they not pissed off about that? Okay, so there's no message. So I just want to say, I'm pretty sure this person's good with it. Thank you, Mugsy, for the Cash App. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle, for the $10. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's do a little video. Oh, here's a good video coming. Perfect for the situation.
And the truth shall set you free, motherfuckers. And there it is. And there it is.
Perfect for the situation. And John, you might need that video to play it. I mean, I think everybody needs that video with all the cleaning. I mean, I read your comment and it went through my head with all the information coming out. But they accuse me of shit all the time, y'all. I would not put y'all I would not embarrass y'all like that. I wouldn't take advantage of y'all's trust like that. I wouldn't. I've told y'all since the beginning of the time, there's nothing that I've lied about except when it comes to locations and for safety reasons. That's it. And I will continue to do that because it's no one's fucking business. Because look what they do. Does anybody get it now? Look what they fucking do. And this is just the newest thing. You got to understand. They contacted Donnie multiple times telling him shit about me and what I'm up to keep his tabs on me, trying to get interviews with him, told Keaton where me and my kids were, told, all the shit they did. They sent police, I don't know how many fucking times. The warden, I don't know how many fucking times. CPS 2 times. Messing with my daughter's school, doxing that information. Look at all the shit they fucking do. Harassing my sister at her job as well. And they wonder why I say time again, it's none of your fucking business. God, I'm so mad. I appreciate you apologizing. I just wish people would not do that because you don't know what this is the thing. So yes, Amber's the one that found out where I was living, right? She found out where I was living. through something innocent, me checking a Domino's order, and boom, I get doxxed over it. Because I didn't think that way. But is Amber the one that's now doing all this other shit that would happen to me after the fact? No, she didn't do it. But because she did it on a YouTube live stream, look what happened to me because of that. The CPS, the gay board, the school, the cops being called, malice welfare checks, all sorts of shit happened because one person decided that they were going to find out where I was and verified it. And did she do all that? What happened after the fact? No, she didn't. But because it was done and people were watching, all that happened. This is why I tell y'all, just because you're putting the information like Vault just did this morning, doxing locations and counties, you don't know who is watching and what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go with that little bit of information to you. Oh, I'm just saying a county. I'm just saying a city. I know he's going to do anything. Amber probably thought the same. I'm just saying this. No one's going to do anything. I'm just trying to scare her so she knows that we know where she's at. Look what all happened. Did you think Amber did that knowing all this shit would happen after that? It's still happening. No. She thought she was just teaching me a little lesson, but look what's happened since. So yes, Vault and Heidi, you doxing shit, you are opening up for more people to do harm to me and my daughter. You don't know what people are capable of that are watching and what they will do with that stream. That stream's still up with fucking doxing information. You think Heidi's going to take the time out of her precious 6-figure time frame to remove it? Nope, she's not. She's going to leave it there. Do you think Stalker's going to quit doxing because she finally sees the error of her ways and how much shit she's caused me and my daughter from doxing? Nope, she's going to keep doing it. Same with Cooch, same with Momo, same with Ann. They're going to keep fucking doing it. And Stalker, your little comment about, see, well, your son's still making videos about what a shitty person you are. Yeah, he made more videos because fucking Maria made a post and tagged my son in a post, getting him pissed off, saying I was doing a death threat to her because I put a clear plastic overlay over her face. That's what created that video, that last video. So yes, as long as y'all keep tagging him and shit and running your mouth at it and trying to tattle on me to make him think I'm doing something I'm not, there's going to be more videos. How about you leave him the fuck alone and see how many videos he does? And yes, Amber, they did cheer it on. Brooke was right in there with it. And she kept repeating that location. She's never stopped repeating that location. I'm sorry to be so irate, but you'll see why I call her the stalker, because she is willing to risk her entire fucking career and her pension and everything over what? Over me. You don't think that could backfire like a mother if her boss found out that while she's at work tending to patients, she didn't say, oh, I'm at work. She said, I'm with a patient. So you're actively with a patient watching my live stream and telling people to to send pizzas to fuck with me. But if you were to get reported for that, you're going to claim my job's off limits. How dare you attack my job? Nobody deserves a nurse as shitty as you. Nobody deserves a nurse like you to look after them with what you do in that time frame. This is why I've always said you're like Ted Bundy. You are living two lives. You are not a nurse that cares about people and wants to help people feel better. Again, I think the only reason you became a nurse is for the money, not for anything else. Not because you truly want to help people. Hell, I think you became a nurse just to get revenge on patients for your dad's sake, possibly. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. But I feel like you're that hung up on revenge that you would do things out of spite just to get one back over on somebody. I don't believe there's any good in your soul at all. I don't think you even have a soul. That's my opinion. But you do all this shit. You were and it's not been the first time you've done shit while at work. And you call me a liar because I say that you stalk me while at work. When you're with patients, you can't leave me the fuck alone. And you have been telling everybody for 4 years that I'm a liar and that you don't do anything to me when you're at work. How many more screenshots do y'all need to see of her saying, I'm at work, do this for me? Oh, Dante, not Dante, Denai, I would come up on your stream, but I'm at work. But I'll stay in the chat and drag John and talk shit to John, but I'm at work. Oh, John, I can't come up here for your panel right now. I'm at work, but I'll be in the chat continuing to talk shit about everybody else while I'm at work. But you don't think that they have a right to know. And again, y'all putting that out there about Rakin, y'all doxed Rakin. This is how fucking stupid you are. You knew for a fact Rakin had proof of you violating HIPAA. And you know you violated HIPAA. Don't even get, you know you fucking violated HIPAA. You were not allowed to show any documents pertaining to any patients. I don't care if you blocked out this, blocked out that. You're not allowed to fucking do it. You are not allowed. She like, allowed. Look how she says that word. Yes, I know. Allowed. Ooh. Sorry, her hang-ups on everything I say is weird as hell, but that's her. You're not allowed to do that. You go to jail for that. You also could get a $75,000 fine for each violation. You understand that? Do you understand if that patient gets told they could sue your ass for $75,000 for each thing that you shared? But you knew. Rakin said, I have proof of this. Y'all better, I would leave, if I were you, I'd leave me alone. I could I could sink your ship if you don't stop. Like, stop messing with me. And you doubled down. How, knowing that she could turn your ass in, and if anybody was going to do it, she'd be able to do it, and she'd be able to get something done with it, right? Rakin's that bitch. You know this about her, and you still said, nah, fuck that. I'm not going to let her expose what all the shit I've done. Let's dox her. And now that it's going to go back on you, and you might get turned in, now you're crying victim? And now you're crying, I can't believe she's going to do that. Why would she mess with my job? I only stalk people at work. I only violate HIPAA. I only tell John that I have a patient who raped someone, and I'm going to make him suffer on purpose because he argued someone, and I feel bad for the victim. Again, she only feels bad for victims of people that are complete strangers or people she likes. Only then will she feel bad about someone getting argued. But if someone she don't like, she'll congratulate the person and try to get them neutral to get them set free. But to a total stranger that she's never met, she doesn't know if they have children or not, nothing. She wanted that man to suffer for what he did to an innocent woman. So she was going to make him purposely just be thirsty and dehydrated. She was going to get him water because, well, he's a bad person, so I'm going to make him suffer. That was one of the things she did while at work. That's also a violation. You can't get out here and be telling shit like that. If anyone thinks she's not doing this 24/7, you're kidding yourself. I've been thinking about that too, Coffee, that the thing is, she thinks she's reeled in and calm, and she doesn't go too far because she's worried about her job. She thinks that, right? Or we think that she's not so crazy because she's worried about her job. When in fact she's as fucking crazy as it gets. But if she doesn't have that thing, having that hanging over her head, can y'all imagine how much worse she'll get? I can't imagine. I think if she didn't have that job to worry about, she would already be in handcuffs right now for the illegal shit she was wanting to do to me. Thank you, Steve. It's a safety issue. If my elderly parents were under the care of someone who wasn't paying attention, I would hope the hospital was alerted. Absolutely. And not only that, if you are a mandated reporter and you don't report that, you could get you could get in trouble too. You could be held accountable for knowing about it and not reporting it. So stalker, even if you come out here and say, nobody better report me, guess what? Someone has to if they're a mandated reporter. Or they could get held accountable too. They could be found just as guilty. Which is why we bring up Jules wanting to hurt herself and you knowing about it and not saying nothing about it or sending her help, because you're a mandated reporter as a nurse. You have to report that. So you could get, I mean, I've got like 10 instances of you doing shit while at work or violating HIPAA or where you could get wrote up for not reporting something as a mandated reporter. There's so many instances to choose from, but you won't see it. You'll just come up here, scream your head off about why you're allowed to do that and no one's allowed to tattle on you. Just like, how dare y'all call my probation officer? I was only stalking and doxing where Siwa was at the night for the hotel. You came out here like pissing and moaning that your parole officer, sorry, not parole, your probation officer was contacted, but not alerting everybody why they were. It's because you called the hotel with your friend pretending to be me to find out what room I'm in to put it on YouTube, knowing people were making threats to harm me. That's what you fucking did. And you admitted, like you bragged about it wasn't that hard. But you're pissed off that you got in trouble for it. So you think that you're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want and nobody's allowed to make comments about it or do anything about it to correct it because it's just on YouTube. So it's all off limits. Nobody could report you for anything because it's on YouTube. So if you come out here threatening to K one of us, we're not allowed to report it because it's just on YouTube. That is such bullshit. I have no, like, I can't with her. You deserve everything that's coming back to you. But again, if anything's being done to you, stalker, it is not by me. And it's not by me telling anybody to do anything to you. I am not going to mess up my chances of getting RO against you. I'm not. It's not worth it to me. I've been dealing with your shit for 4 fucking years. And the last thing I'm going to do is put my hand in the bullshit of all this real life stuff to try to make me look just as fucking bad as you. So this accusation I sent the pizza, I hope you bring that to court because I'm telling you, there ain't no truth to it. And the judge will tell you the same. You don't got no proof that she did that. But we do have proof that you did that. We do have proof of you sending CPS or you inciting people to send CPS. We do have proof of you contacting DW just to torment me. We do have proof of you saying that you wanted to send the cops to my sister's house just to fuck with me because you hated me, not because of any other reason, not because I needed help or you were worried about me. No, just to fuck with me because you hated me. And you threatened to do it to AT2 as well, knowing that that could be a death sentence for him. You have been involved in all of this shit for 4 fucking years. 4 years straight, you have been caught a part of all of it. All these accusations you have made on me, why isn't there no proof of it yet? Because it didn't fucking happen. You don't have proof of me telling Muzz to get all the FOIAs on Jen. I didn't tell her to. I told her it's not okay, that she should not be sending that shit to anybody. It was Jen's private business about her son and her mother. I told Muzz don't share that with anyone. It's no one's business. And she did it anyways. But if that was Stalker, when Stalker got told that someone pulled all my FOIAs, aka Napa, Crappa Valley, when she paid for all the FOIAs with me and my sister and my family and all of our instances, y'all see Brooke saying that was no one's business. That's not your place. Don't share that stuff about Siwa's sister and their fiance. They're innocent. They're not involved in this. That's nobody's business. Did she do that? No. What did Stalker do? I'll pay you for it. I'm choosing violence. Nothing's off limits anymore. Y'all, this is how he died. This is like, that's what she did with the information. The proof is there for you, and anyone choosing to just believe that she's innocent, you just want to believe that because there's been nothing tying me to all the shit that Muzz has been doing and me telling her to do it or me saying, good job, I'm so glad you did all that. But with Brooke, there is so much proof that she has cheered on every shitty thing that's been done to me. Right, and she said that was her friend. Like, that man is completely innocent, not done a damn thing to her, to be trashed by her and her friends. Hey, Sherry. And look how she wants people to think about him. Isn't that, like, that shit brings tears in my eyes, man. She wants everybody to think that this guy's just a junkie. And for some reason, my sister's at fault for what? She wasn't there. She had no involvement in that. She worked multiple jobs to send him to rehab to get him help. That's what my sister did. And instead, y'all want to try to put some blame and try to paint her a certain way because she came home to something like that. That's what kind of person Brooke is. Brooke is the kind of person that threatened to share the body cam footage of him being found. That's what the kind of person she is. And y'all don't think she's as evil as everything we've been saying. Y'all are just now starting to see proof. And everybody's like, I can't believe she does that stuff. I've been telling y'all for 4 years. And who has been the main target of her that entire time? It has been me. So imagine what she's been doing to me that y'all don't know about. I don't tell y'all everything on here for a fucking reason. Imagine all the shit y'all don't know about. So, stalker, I don't know why you're crying and moaning about anybody digging your shit. None of us asked anybody to pull the foils on your shitty life either. I never asked anybody to pull foils on your shitty life. I said, someone will eventually when it does. I bet it's going to be real fucking embarrassing. And look, someone did. Still don't know who it is. I don't know if anybody knows who it is. Hold on a second. I don't know if y'all can hear Princess screaming. She's right in the front playing. Like even when Terry Lynn and Danny, here's what I don't. This is my bull. Here's my shit with Heidi. Just saying. She knows without a doubt that Danny and Terry Lynn hopped on a flight. Or sorry, Terry Lynn hopped on a flight to go to Chicago to be right with Danny, I guess. And they both chose to go by Jules. And they both chose to go to Jules' police department, right? They've both done that. And she knows about that. Do you see her cutting ties with them over it? No. Never once did she call Danny out for doing that, saying that's too far. Like I said, Heidi's one of the ones that has threatened to do a bunch of shit to people. Someone just sent me money. Thank you. Someone sent me a PayPal. I don't know if you want me to say who it is because y'all know what they do with it, but to the person that sent me, thank you. Hell, I'll get some stuff I'll get some delivery for that. Thank you. And yeah, wanting to dig again, if you want any videos played, let me know. And y'all, that's the shit she's doing when she's sober. Y'all can't even imagine the shit Stalker does when she's drunk. But you know what she'll do. I don't drink hard alcohol.
I'm so drunk I can barely see. Blood and hell's begin through another day.
And I want to play something real quick. And John, I hope you're not going to be upset, but it just shows an example of Stalker and the like. You know how all of them are coming at John now, right? For he threatened to do this to see with daughter. He threatened, right? Like we've heard it now every stream. I can't believe she talks to him after what he threatened to do. You want to see how she really reacted when he was doing that? Because remember, I started saying, it's predatory behavior for someone to think like that about kids. And I don't mean predator in a sexual way, by the way. I just mean like Momo. When I say Momo's predatory to kids, I don't mean in a sexual way. I mean, she preys on kids who can't defend themselves. That's what I meant. But instead of telling him verbatim what I said, they told him I was out here calling him something else. And he had a very pissed off reaction, as he should. I understand why he was so pissed because they were telling him I was calling him a PDF, and I would not put that on him. Predatory and PDF, two totally different things, in my opinion. That's a big difference to me. But Stalker found the location of the hotel while John was making these threats, and then says that I had no right to call the probation officer to beg for help. This is what she was cheering on. And again, y'all are against it now, but when it was going down, y'all did panels to defend him and say that I should shut up, that he did nothing wrong. And y'all came to his defense. I even have a clip of Maria on panel with him saying, how dare she would say anything about what John said, and how dare she? He did nothing wrong.
Don't. No. She already put that out there in the universe. It's too late for her to rescind shit. Now the damage has been done. Mm-hmm. Like, once you call me a child molester, bitch, I'm coming at you with razor blades and lemons. Okay? Like, that, that's probably the worst thing she could have done. Because now I will make sure that you lose your kids, you don't get your disability anymore, and that your sister kicks you out of the fucking attic because you are done, bitch. And if I had to drive to Texas my fucking self, I will make sure that fucking happens.
So again, y'all liked him and told him I was over here calling him something else, and I wasn't. I did say predatory because I don't think anyone should go after kids, right? But I do not mean in the way y'all told him I was. And I stand by that. I do not think, I've never thought that, first off. But y'all did a whole fucking panel to bring him up, to piss him off at me, to get him all riled up at me with your fucking lies. Maria went up there with him at the same time and said, I have the whole thing recorded. She went up there and also said, how dare Siwa say that that's wrong? He didn't mean it like that. He wasn't saying anything wrong. Y'all defended it and said I was wrong to say what I said about it. But that's what happened the night before I went to the hotel, y'all. And again, what did Stalker do? She called up there with Kathy, pretending to be me to find out what room I'm in, so Stalker could then do what with it? That's right. Go on a stream that John was on, which was Mother Teresa's. Go on that stream at a room full of hundreds of people and tell everybody what hotel I'm in, what my balcony is overlooking, what room I'm in, all the above, knowing the mind frame he was in at that point. Knowing he was saying he would get in a car and drive all the way to Texas to do something about it. And that's what she went and got the information for, not for anything else. So why wouldn't someone call your PO? You could have got and again, it's just John, I know. But if you're willing to, you don't know what his mind frame was. You don't know how far he was willing to take it. He's telling you he has plans to do something, right? And you're like, let me help you get you more information about her exact location where she'll be alone so you can do something to her. Those are the levels you're willing to go to over words, Stalker. Over fucking words. That's what you tried to do. And you don't think you deserved any ramifications? You don't think you're a stalker? 1 second. Sorry, y'all. Little ears coming around. So I had to pause. Okay, let me get back to this clip. But that's why I tell all the time that the shit they're calling out now is absolute bullshit, and no one should believe them when they say, "Oh, but we were against it the whole time." No, they weren't. They were not against it. They defended him anytime anybody tried to say something about it. Where am I? What am I trying to look up? Oh, the Heidi stream. Give me a second. Like I said, Heidi, if you're truly against all this doxing of going real life, how about you go through that stream and take out the doxing that you allowed Vault to do? But you won't. Just like you've never done. You've never taken out doxing that you participated in and allowed on your channel, Heidi. And you're like, well, I didn't even know that Siwa said that there's something against it. I didn't know Siwa even wanted me to take that out. You'll always act like your head's in the sand, and you don't know anything until shit hits the fan, and then you need to get out from under it. So then you go live and try it's so wrong y'all did that. The fuck out of here. You don't give a shit about anything, Heidi, unless it's happening to you too. So she's got her put on probation to begin with. And if she got into trouble with said PO, that was her actions too. Don't fuck around and you want to have trouble. Right. It's not like I called her probation officer to be like, she's calling me names on YouTube. I'm not pulling a Momo kidding the cops because she's just calling me names. No, the shit she did could have actually got me fucked up. If John was the type to actually go try to put his hands on someone, she could have got me fucked up. That was what her goal was. She knew that was the chances she was taking, and it was worth it to her. So fuck you and your crying fest about your PO being called. What you did was illegal. You're just like Amzie when Amzie's on probation for putting her hands on people and out here making death threats to people's kids, children, threatening our people and all that stuff. And she'd expected that no one was going to call and say anything. You can't do that shit. It's bad enough without you being on probation.
She was in my chat that day. As I said, I didn't realize exactly what she was saying. I just read the part about people are going to start calling CPS and saying you're not protecting your kids. And I said, that's true. I said, you know how they do. Well, when Brooke got upset and she went off, I didn't realize it was talking to her until we got backstage.
So funny how Heidi all of a sudden doesn't know anything until she's practically baby stepped through the whole situation. But I digress. So you don't think anybody should call CPS on Brooke for not protecting her kids and for doing a bunch of shit, by the way, which I give you that. Like, no, well, anyways. But you have no problems with when she had CPS get called on me multiple times with her bullshit ass lies? Did you stand out against it and say it was wrong? No. What Heidi did when I said CPS was called on me twice, Heidi was like, nobody calls CPS. She's fucking lying. When I've showed the email from that investigator, I showed the email from the investigator of them saying that they had closed the case and then here's some numbers if you ever need help with anything. I shown proof. I had the fucking recording when he sat there next to my daughter on the couch asking her private questions about her body. But Heidi, I'm lying about it. Just like y'all said I lied about the pizzas, but look.
And then I rolled up in the chat and I read the full fucking comment.
Yes, they did.
I'm like, why in the fuck would she put this in my chat? And then Brooke told me that they hadn't been getting along for a while, which I had noticed that she hadn't been in Brooke's chat. So I noticed a lot of shit. But to do this,
she notices a lot of shit, but she didn't know that Reagan was talking about Brooke when she said, if you don't start protecting your child, someone's going to report you. What are you like? Stop with your bullshit. You know that was directed at Brooks, considering Brooke was on panel talking about the Craigslist ad being called and the cops being called and all that shit. You know that who that was directed toward. Why do you do that?
And to get upset because I said, let me call out the elephant in the room. What she did was fucking wrong. Right. If these people are supposedly your friends, right, I will tell them, hey, I'm opening up my chat. I've unblocked the Hive members. You know, if you guys don't want to be in the chat, I understand. That is simple. All right. Simple.
So after
y'all just don't want Vault to show the message, all the messages, because y'all don't all want to get in trouble. So you're okay if Vault does the you're okay if Reagan, good Lord, Reagan shows the messages if it exposes Stalker and Momo. You just don't want to expose everybody. When, in my opinion, you all should be fucking exposed because you all knew about it. You all were a part of it. And you all stayed in that chat, cheering it on and throwing money and showing support ever since, knowing what she was doing, knowing what they were doing. So yeah, you all should be fucking exposed for that. Just like if I was in a group chat, you all would want everyone that was a part of it. If I was a part of these pizzas and I had a whole group and we were all in a group chat saying, let's send this to John, let's send this to Siwa, let's send this to Jules, like y'all been doing to us, y'all would want every name and every message, and you fucking know it.
The fact she told me, so I didn't know she reached out to Jules April 10th. She told me that week that she reached out to Jules, and the point of reaching out with Jules was to lay down the sword because me, Cooch, and Georgie were being dragged on Reddit.
Oh, by the way,
they seem to be Hive members.
Reagan, I don't know if Reagan watches. I haven't talked to her not once in over a year. Probably longer. I've not talked to Reagan not one fucking time. So there's bullshit of Reagan's been talking to him the whole time. No, she hasn't. Y'all are just using that to deflect from y'all being exposed as usual. But Georgie, aka Ballcat, aka y'all know the other name, she blocked Star and John from Reagan's chat. And Reagan, I don't know if you already knew about that and you fixed it, but yeah, that's what she did with her wrench that night.
If I lay down my sword and get on Jules's good side, maybe I can get it to stop. Yeah,
But
she
hold
said,
on. She wasn't being attacked after all of this. Okay,
Yes, she
I
was.
understand that. But how do you think that was going to work? Okay, she told you this. When did she tell you this?
she told me on Monday, like 2 days before her live. And she said, so should I tell Cooch and Georgie? And I said,
Yes.
no. Oh, well, I said no. And I'll tell you why I said no. Because if nothing came to it, I don't want my friend, because I considered her a friend. And I didn't want my friends
Considered her a friend. Yeah, you really show it. You really fucking show it.
fighting over something that nothing happened. So I was trying to protect Cooch and Georgie, and was it the right thing to say? Probably not.
No.
Again, Cooch, who's been out here doxing as well while crying that she's getting doxed by people. Like, Cooch has been out here trying to dox me, and I've never been doxing her location and where she's at. Not once. I don't care where she's at. I've been out here saying y'all shouldn't be showing where she's at because it's no one's business, because you could get someone hurt one day doing that. And what does Cooch do in return? Continues to dox me.
You should have told them to let them make a decision so they wouldn't be shocked. They wouldn't be blindsided. You let them know. Vote, I understand that you said you were trying to protect your friend.
I didn't know they were coming in the chat, though, Heidi. That was the thing. It was, I apologize. I don't know if anything's going to come to it, whatever. I didn't know they were coming. So the day that they came in the chat was like, what the fuck?
Oh,
like,
I
we
can.
were all shocked. And poor Georgie was like,
I can, because she's been involved in multiple group chats that were doing real life shit to people. This isn't her first rodeo doing that. And again, do you think she's staying out of the chats and not being involved in the new ones? She's involved in all of it. And they're probably just gearing up all the shit they're thinking to do to us now.
oh, because she's being dragged by fucking, sorry, I don't mean to swear. She's being dragged by Jules like bad. And we were just like, oh my God.
I don't understand why she was being dragged by Jules. Is it because she was used?
What do y'all not get about the shit Cooch does and how rancid she is and how vile she is? Like, it's not even about, y'all are just talking about what she does on her streams. No, the shit she says in all the chats are horrific. I have seen Cooch say some of the worst things I've ever seen. And where is she doing it? On her channel? No, in group chats. But that doesn't even, what took the cake for, like, you forget that she said if John wanted to hurt himself, how big of a weapon does he want, and that she would help? And that she don't give a fuck if he does? That's pretty fucking foul. I haven't heard Jules say anything anywhere close to that about Cooch. Has she? No. Oh, no, I don't feel bad. I used to feel bad for her with the most stuff, but I don't feel bad for her anymore. She is just as fucking vile. And I think she truly found her home now. She finally found people who are just as fucked up as she is.
Georgie the cat or what?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, a cartoon character. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And so we were all shocked.
Heidi, you know why people are upset about that.
Like, oh my God. And she was, so Reagan's point was like,
oh, which brings something up. Ballcat had said, and I'm going to call you Ballcat because that other name is not your name. Ballcat, which Ballcat isn't either, but that's the name I first knew you by. She was saying, Siwa, how dare you send a super chat to Real after the shit he said about everyone? The super chat I would have sent to anyone. I didn't care who it was. The reason I sent the super chat was to say a proud ally of LGBTQIA. Why? Because Will, Microsoft, was up on Reels using the F slur. So I did a super chat saying, I'm proud to be an ally of the LGBTQIA. F you, Will. That's why I did the super chat. Not to say, thank you so much for talking shit about this one and this one and this one, like y'all do when it's done to us. When it's done to us, y'all cheer it on and say, keep on going, keep on going. This is the greatest thing ever. No, that was F you, William. It's not okay that you want to use slurs. That's why I sent a super chat. I would have sent it to anyone. I didn't care who it was. I don't agree with any of the shit he says about a lot of people that he's been attacking lately. That's why you won't see me in there cheering it on and being a part of it when he is. The only reason I went in there is because the shit that was going on between him and Ballcat. No, I don't think so. And it's fucked up because Real had done a stream. Like, it's just shitty to do to anyone. And William had done it to me where he came up on my channel and used the F slur. And what y'all don't understand what that does is you can, that all that stuff, all that content and all that stream is pretty much being done for nothing. Like, you will get nothing for it if you don't fix it. You could ruin, he can actually lose his channel over William coming up and saying shit like that. So I felt bad for him doing that to anyone. Even if he had done it on Ballcats, I would have said that was fucked up. He shouldn't be doing that. So stop trying to put more onto it than what it really is. All right. I got to mute real quick. I got some groceries just sent. Give me 1 second. All right, sorry about that, y'all. I had to rush as quick as I could to get the stuff in. Wee Willie is trashed. He and Mausoleum are perfect for each other. I think him and Lindsay are more perfect for each other. They both are not wanted anywhere. They both use all caps. They both lie from beginning to end. They'll go on any panel that lets them up.
And do drama, blah, blah, blah. But she has to respect people in her friends to say, that's fine. You want peace. You don't want to do drama. But I'm not going to be in that chat with somebody who's causing me drama and who's disrupting my peace. And that's how it's escalated.
Vault doesn't want to be a part of drama. And she doesn't want her peace disrupted. While, again, threatening that she's going to keep driving by Jules. And again, while she's doxing me, not knowing the repercussions of doxing and what that can what door that opens up to be, like, you know what I mean? Just like I said, just like when Amber doxed, look at all the shit that happened because of it, because of that information being outed. Vault just got through doing that hours ago, 8 hours ago, to be more exact, while saying she doesn't want her peace messed with, and she doesn't want to have drama come to her. Fuck you, Vault.
That's my point. You contact Jules April 10th. I got to go back and see when was Brooke on my panel. Okay. I must have looked at that date to see when Brooke was on my panel. So you want to lay down your sword, okay? I understand. You want peace. You just lost your grandparents, whatever. I think it's her grandparents or I'm not sure, but I know I've heard that her grandparents. So you want to do that. In my opinion, I'm not speaking for anyone else. You should have told your friends, Pooch, who's being attacked, houses being driven by. They're putting.
Why are you saying that to Vault, who is like she isn't known to drive by people's houses too? Like, this is shit that drives me crazy. You're up here saying poor Cooch, all the things being done about. People drove by her house. When Cooch is doxing, Cooch is cheering on when it's done to other people, and Vault is the one that's on there, and she's done it.
Up thumbnails I hear of her building, or maybe her building.
Right.
That's what
Heidi
should have told, because she's the one.
Heidi didn't know anything about Reagan, but they were really close.
That's being most affected. I'm sorry, Vote. I mean, Cooch was being most.
Cooch.
I know.
Wait. So Cooch was being the most affected. What has happened to Cooch exactly? Yes, someone drove by our house. No one knows who did it. It was an anonymous account. No one knows who did it. I understand. Y'all keep trying to blame Johnny Mac. It wasn't Johnny Mac. There's a handful of people that could have done it. Just saying. There's a handful of people that we know in this community that is in that exact area that could fucking do it. And yeah, Cooch keeps saying it's not her house. So is she being driven by on? I don't know. I could say I don't know her fucking address, and I don't care to know her address. I don't know if what was on her PayPal was the real address. I don't know if the new one that everybody's trying to put out. Because I don't care to know that information. And I'm not going to be over here putting it out too. That's the difference. While you're saying no one should give shit where Cooch is and her location is no one's business, you're saying that while you have someone that just fucking doxed minutes before that. That's why you're a fucking hypocrite. Hypocrite Black. Instead of Heidi Black.
After she tells me.
Or hypocrite Heidi Black.
Jules,
how about that?
All of this shit starts happening, and then she's like, I wish Georgie and Cooch knew why I did it. And I said, you need to tell them. So this is my problem. I'm very if you have an issue with me, I need to talk it out with you. If she has an issue with you, she shuts down. So she's saying nobody reached out to her when her grandparents. Well, I know for a fact that Jennifer, Mari, I know all of them were reaching out, checking on her when her grandparents passed, and she was avoiding Instagram. And so the same thing with this happened. She said, I wish Cooch.
By the way, who is Mari? I keep seeing that name Mari. Who is that? I don't know anybody named Mari, but I hear that they're part of that group chat.
And Georgie knew why I did what I did. And I said, tell them. That's when I said, tell them. Yeah, that's when I said, but instead we shut completely down, shut off all communication, and it escalates to the next level on the next live.
And Cooch, I agree with you. That's what I said. She, meaning she.
Oh, there's an account called Mari. I must have them blocked. Oh, she follows the defendant? Then yes, I have her blocked. Okay, yeah, I've never seen that account.
Reagan should have told you that.
They must have had a different name before then. So I don't remember that account, and I'd have to have seen it to block it, so I don't know.
It wasn't Vault's place to tell you. If that's what she's doing, okay, but how does she know that these people on Reddit are Hive members? How do you know who these people are?
That's another thing.
I understand
There's another thing that I keep getting blamed for. So they keep blaming me for shit on Reddit. I'm not on fucking Reddit. I'm not. The only time I see anything that's on Reddit is if when one of the creators that I follow puts it up on their channel, then and only then will I see it. And most of the time, I'll bounce out because I fucking hate it. I hate it over there. And it pisses me off that people keep showing Reddit where knowing that there's a bunch of doxing of me going on. That shit pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie. It makes me upset. So usually when I see people start to show it, I'll leave because I know what's coming. I don't go on fucking Reddit. Again, when now all y'all shit gets reported and take it down, then you'll know I'm on there because I will strike everything that's mine. I fucking will. So stop blaming me for being on Reddit before I take the time to go do something about it. I'm not any of those accounts on Reddit. I'm not involved in it. I'm not any of these sock accounts y'all blame me for, and I'm not involved in people who are doing sock accounts to mess with people. Have I in the past been involved with making sock accounts to mess with Lita? I sure the fuck was. When? 4 years ago. I was an account called Lead as Victim. That's what my account name was. There was like 3 or 4 other people. They also made accounts with bullshit ass sock accounts just to derail Lita's stream because she was going on there to attack John. That was 4 years ago. And I told y'all that. I wasn't shy about that. I told everybody on my Instagram back when it happened that I had done that. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I wasn't making accounts doxing anyone. But that was the last time I was involved in making sock accounts to mess with someone. 4 years. So no, any of these new accounts are not me. Stop blaming me for that shit. I don't have a single sock account that's active in any communities or any channels that we know about or that we talk about over here. I don't. Same with Reddit. Don't have any accounts over there. Don't plan on getting one either. I don't. Y'all say y'all hate all this stuff. aka stalker, Momo, turkey teeth. Y'all say y'all hate this community and everything that goes with it, and it just ruins your day. But every minute of y'all's day you're devoting to filling your time with more of it. Like, I can't imagine being involved not only on the channel, on every group, in every in every chat of your friends, aka when it's Cooge, Heidi, E11, doesn't matter. Y'all are in all those streams, every single one, running your mouth. When you're not on there and you're on Reddit, you're running your mouth. When you're not on Reddit, you're in Discord. When you're not on Discord, you're in group chats. When you're not on group chats, you're on Instagram posts. Y'all feel every fucking second. And then on top of that, text messaging. Then you're in text messages to each other talking about this shit. And y'all want to talk about what's healthy for someone and what's a good move for someone. Because I'm telling you, when I'm not here, I'm not thinking about this shit or messing with this shit. I actually had the rule put up. Don't tell me anything they say about me. I don't want to know unless it's a life or death, unless it's doxing that something's going to harm me or my kids. Only then do I want to know. Other than that, I don't care. I don't just say that while I'm live and then do something totally different behind the scenes like y'all do. I stand by that. And any of my subs and mods could tell you, when I say I'm not in DMs, I'm really not in fucking DMs. That's why when y'all are going live and want to get my attention, no one can get a hold of me, because if I'm not being involved in it, I'm shutting it out, and I don't have any notifications on about it either.
But the way it happened, it was like out of the blue. It was blindsided, and that was my opinion. When I saw Coochie's comment in her chat, I went, "Oh shit, this isn't good."
Heidi, can you all hear me?
Unfortunately, let me fast forward. Oh wait, sorry, I thought she got kicked out.
Okay.
The messages that were posted where I'm like, I said I'm going in, meaning into her chat, which the reason I said that was because I was freaking dumbfounded that I saw John Yates in there.
Yeah, because you thought you owned Rakin. You thought you owned Rakin's chat and her channel. That's what fucking happened. Just like y'all think you own these other chats and channels. Trying to get is it like they're trying to get Kendra kicked out of a true crime channel because they don't like her? Why would those people even listen to them to begin with? Y'all are nobodies.
And she got mad at me, so she's not responded to me at all. So I just blocked her.
Why would she interact?
I'm not gonna play that game. Like, don't play the victim if you're not gonna have an adult conversation with people. And
I know that's not Vaulty Barbarino telling people to stop playing victim. Vaulty, what was done to you to make you be a victim of mine? What's been done to you? What real life shit have I done to you? Can't think of nothing, can you? When, like, you know what Maria's about. You know how long she's been posting kids, and you're still there supporting her. You're still there supporting her. You know, you've been in all these group chats witnessing all the real life shit they're doing to people, and you're still a part of it, but then claim you're a victim if anybody even threatened to give you a taste of your own medicine. You can't even deny that you're involved. You can't. What are you a victim of exactly?
the way she's escalating this stuff, it's just going to get worse. And I don't want it to, nobody wants it to get like that, but it's going to.
So Reagan escalated. Y'all didn't escalate it. Reagan wasn't doing her own thing, minding her own business for a month straight before shit popped off. I think it was more than a month, actually. I think it's been more than a month since Reagan's not been, very active. And I still have a lot of anger for what's been said on Reagan's channels about me. I'm still very pissed off and upset and hurt by it. But she quit. She's trying to clear up her name and her involvement in it, and she's trying to get away from it to not be a part of it anymore. And that's all we can ask of someone at that point. Y'all are just demanding that we attack her daily for shit that we know she's not a part of anymore. Who's back? Of course. Fuck you, Vault.
I thought it was already bad, but now it's gone from bad to worse.
Yeah.
I think I said that. I said it's not going to stop.
And I bet you she's going to be doxing on that stream. Willing to bet she's going to be doxing because she don't see nothing wrong with it. Hey, Miss Addie, how are you?
Goes from bad to worse, and that's what it's doing.
John, I knew the second I called her out for doxing me that she was going to come back. She don't have no self-control. She don't got no self-control. The second she felt she had to speak against someone talking about her. Like, I've been gone for how long? Ain't said shit about her. What's Vault doing? Doxing me hours ago. Ain't done shit to her, said anything about her, and that's what she's fucking doing. But I come out here and say, fuck you for doxing me. You're an asshole for that. Thank you for opening up more doors for people to do the same shit you're bitching about. Can't let that go. No, you got to teach me a lesson for talking about it, right? When we have the proof that you were doxing just hours ago.
This can affect, I'm not talking about people's jobs. It affects their job. It affects their mental.
Good deal.
It affects their health.
Yeah, that was the other reason I deleted my channel, because it is affecting my health.
Half a day.
Like, you can only deal with so much as a person.
Oh.
And then when you have this outside crap coming in, it just starts weighing you down. And it was like really affecting me where I'm not sleeping in anything. Like,
what was weighing you down exactly? Here's my thing, Balti, since you're clearly listening. Who put you up to go and buy Jules' place? Did someone put you up to it, or did you do that all on your own? I mean, either one, it's really fucking bad. But did someone ask you to do that? Are you ever going to come clean about all the shit people have asked you to do for them? Doubt it. Highly doubt it. You're never going to do that. You're never going to say this is wrong. Brooke has gone too far. You're never going to do that. Because you don't want the wrath of Brooke. We know your titty baby. You don't want the wrath of her. So you, unlike Reagan, who's got the balls to stand on her own if she has to, you don't have none. You would never be strong enough to stand on your own, Vault. You see all the shit they're doing to Reagan, you don't feel not 1 ounce of sympathy or feel bad for her. Because, oh no, your friends are getting talked about. When Reagan was minding her own business, not in the bullshit, not doxing anybody, not doing anything to anyone. And all she did was say, if y'all are going to keep dragging me and talking shit about me and going on channel, talking shit about me, it's not a smart move. Y'all might want to knock it off because I owe you nothing. And I won't hold back about what y'all been up to and the shit I've seen you do. If you're going to keep going from chat, trashing me. That's what Reagan said. And what did they do? They doubled down. They put up posts. They started doxing her name. They started telling everybody stories about her real life. That's what they did. And that's when Reagan started posting this proof and sharing the proof. And y'all are trying to put it all on her. It's all her fault. She gave them a chance. She gave them multiple chances to leave her the fuck alone, and they chose not to.
This is
Vault is just as bad as them.
They don't do this, that side. I don't want to hear nothing but the fucking sides. I really don't, because you have to have some kind of you have to know this is not right. It's not funny. And
but you just let Vault dox. You just let her fucking dox. So do you really think it's wrong, Heidi? No. And guess what? No one could send a piece of the Brooks if she was outing all her information herself. How many times have y'all heard Brooke say, this is where I live, this is my address, this is my number, this is what I do a profession, I don't care, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Great if you want to put your shit out there. I don't, for good fucking reason. For a whole list of reasons why I don't share information like that. And y'all have seen proof time and time again of what they do when they locate me, and y'all still don't get why I don't think it's anybody's business, why I've been begging y'all not do that.
I'm stuttering because I'm mad. You pissed off at a few people.
What are you mad at?
Why involve everyone else that's in that chat? Why not block out the shit that they were saying? Or why not block out their family members' pictures?
Why not hop out of the fucking chat when you know they're going too far and stalking people in those chats? Why not do that? They chose to stay there. They chose to participate in it. They chose to be a part of it. What do you not get about that? If they chose to not be a part of it, there would be nothing to expose them. If they weren't writing messages in this, like when they were doing the pizzas, they were all commenting with it and cheering on and laughing about it. Therefore, they should all be exposed for it. It's not like that they were only involved with it, talking about their families, and anything else they stayed out of it. No, they were part of all of it. All of you in that chat.
Do this shit.
Right. That's what I don't get. That's what's really got me really upset is all the people that are just our mods and subs that are in the chat. Like, why would they be attacked? I know every day, like when this happened and Reagan shut down, every day people were, is Reagan okay? I reached out to Reagan, and I did tell her a couple of times, like, check your
I didn't
chat.
even know she lost. I'm serious until I heard it when all of this stuff started. Now, but they're saying they don't go real life, but they are going real life. And I know some
bitch, you just went real life. Like 30 minutes before this, you and Vault just went real life.
Instances besides what you just told me that it's been told to me. Yeah. So they do go real life.
And so do you, Heidi.
What?
So do you, Heidi. Like I said, when Titty Land was digging up the obituary for my boyfriend that took his life, you were a part of it. When they were digging into the DW stuff, you were helping. You said you were going to call the warden yourself to find out if you could do the interview with DW. So go fuck yourself on the real life is too far. And again, we just caught you going real life minutes before.
That's why the live that ended yesterday happened.
Everybody's lost. No, I don't think anybody has respect for her anymore.
This is mad.
Right.
Let's not forget. Hold on. Let's not forget who doxed Busy's job. Let's not forget that, y'all. Who was the first person to tell everyone where Busy worked and who posted it on their community tab? Miss, I can't believe they go real life. Real life's too far. Fuck her.
I'm going to sit here and go, and I'm serious. I'm going to say, oh, well. I'm not going to say, oh, my God.
Let's not shout her out.
No, it's going to be, oh, well. Because this is what it's going to.
Right.
People are being assaulted. Cool.
If this doesn't show you the hypocrisy that is Heidi Black, if this doesn't show it to you, I don't know what will. So again, like I've said 20 times already, she just allowed Vault to dox a county and a city where she thinks I'm at, right? Didn't tell her to stop, didn't say knock it off, no reason dox Siwa, nobody's been, no, none of that. She just got through saying that. But hear what her fears of what could happen to somebody if their information location gets out there.
This young girl was shot in New Orleans behind an IG beef. Mm-hmm. You hear every day about influencers that are being attacked or stabbed, killed behind social media.
Yep. Committing F. There's one that just committed F over this.
So now Heidi's all of a sudden worried about safety. She's now worried about people's safety and whether they're going to get hurt over YouTube drama. The same woman that said she would kill Jules, the same woman that said her and her sister would beat the fuck out of Jen, the same woman that has doxed multiple things for multiple people, the same woman that just allowed Vault to dox me, the same woman that has Vault on her panel saying she's going to keep driving by Jules' house. You're worried though for people's safety while you're the what? No one could do anything to anybody if locations weren't given out. When you stand against it and say it's wrong, no matter who's fucking doing it, then you could be somewhat credible of you worrying about everybody's well-being. But you are the same bitch. When Jewel says she was going to end it, you told her to cut deep by the case. So do you really care? Or are you just showboating for your chat to make you look like the voice of reason?
Yep. Time Couture. Because Danny used to follow him. Yep.
There was another TikToker too. She was like,
she just committed. Yep. And she had a lot of followers.
Yeah. Yep.
So again, I don't see an end game.
I don't see it either. I just want it to stop.
There will be an end, and it will end with someone in jail.
I really just want it all to stop before it gets too far to stop. You know,
I haven't listened this far, so I'm shocked that she just said she wants it to end while she just got through doxing and saying she's going to drive by Jules.
I don't know. I just know I need to protect my mental health, and I need to take care of what I need to take care of personally. And when this shit starts interfering with doing that and my focus on doing that, then there's a problem. Like on Saturday, my son and I went out and we were going, we were just doing our Saturday thing, going out. And I was like, I got to go home. I had to.
Imagine if someone was trying to stalk you when you were out and about with your child. I wonder how that would feel, Vault. Imagine if you had to go, if you went through shit like that. Like I said, when I went to the music festival, y'all went through going through videos trying to find pictures of me. And if my child had been there, y'all would have been showing that too. If I had been at the hotel and took my daughter, y'all would have been putting that out there, not knowing the danger she could put her in. Every time y'all dox where I live, you're doxing where my child fucking lives. You're opening us up to danger.
So I couldn't even focus on what he was saying because all of this crap was happening to people. So he came home.
Get the fuck out of here with her bullshit.
These are people that you care about. So right. Yes, I understand that.
Right. And so I came home, we had a phone call, and then we had to go back out. But
hey, Win Whispers
should not be interrupting my day with my child. Then people are going to drag me, oh, you let it. No, when it's affecting people I care about, it's affecting me.
Says the same bitch who's leaving comments under my son's posts and videos. Right. Because she's really worried about someone's child being affected by this. She's really worried about it, y'all. But she'll still support Momo and Ann, who are tagging him and shit, trying to get him mad at me to make him feel worse and make him more upset. Really cares.
Oh my God. So this is. Yeah. So let me get this right. When you went to Chicago and you drove by the Bee's house, then they started giving out Cooch's address so people can drive by Cooch's house. So what does your actions have to do with Cooch?
Wait a fucking minute. Ball had just said right before this that she drove by Jules because of Jules going at Cooch. Because of the doxing Cooch's location and the drive-by. Now it's she did it first. So then what was your excuse, Ball? Why were you driving by Jules' place first? According to you, she wasn't doxing where Cooch was. You're saying that you did it first. Now, 10 minutes later, you did it first. Then what was your excuse? What was your justification as if there's ever reason or justification for it?
Right. So, and that's the other thing. So nobody knew I would. So a screenshot was shown where Regan was saying, I'm going to go with Ball and drive by beat up the bee. And so, of course, the bee ran with it. Oh, Walt was driving by to beat me up. First of all,
who said you were driving by to beat her up?
Because we were talking shit in the chat, and there was a screenshot shown that said where Reagan said, "I'm going to go with Walt and drive by the bees and beat her up," or something to that nature.
Wow.
Okay.
Right.
Reagan said that.
Reagan said.
And again, if Vault had an issue with Reagan saying that, then why didn't she say something sooner till now? She's still laughing as she's telling you all the story that she knew someone wanted to beat up Jules and actually drive to her place and beat Jules up. She's laughing as she's telling the story. Do y'all really think she wouldn't be on board with it? Do y'all really think she was like, no, that's too far?
It's so, you know, when you're talking shit and like, oh, swear to God, I'm going to kick her ass. You're not really going to kick her ass. That's the
Again, you can't say you're not really going to do something. You actually did drive by her place, and you actually are part of people giving out information. You actually post that video. You posted a video so everyone knew exactly where she was.
context it was said. But when I drove by the bees, nobody knew. Nobody knew. I was in the area, and I was like, let me drive by. The reason
when I saw that post, I cracked up laughing. I said, oh,
there you go.
Shit.
There you go. Thank you for admitting that you are okay with it happening as long as the people you're not cool with, Heidi Black. Thank you for admitting it. You said you saw the post of Vault driving by Jules and you cracked up. So then why shouldn't we crack up when people drive by cooches? Y'all also cracked up when Terry Lynn did it to Lily when she was looking at Christmas lights but drove by Lily's house. Y'all cracked up for that too. You also cracked up when Danny and Terry Lynn messed with Jules in real life in her area. Like this should be just a stream titled, "Let's prove how hypocritical Heidi is," because this one stream proves all the points.
Yeah, I said, oh shit.
She was going so hard at, I was never even going to post that, and she was going so hard at Cooch.
You're a fucking liar, because if you had never planned on posting it, you wouldn't have recorded anything. You fucking liar. I don't record anything unless I plan on showing it one day or posting it one day. That stuff pertaining to YouTube, that is like family stuff. Of course, I have that, and never going to show it. But I mean, like, you're talking about, like, for instance, if I was taking screenshots of shit people are saying in chat, I know one day I'm keeping that to prove something or to show proof, like, or to use it for a reason pertaining to YouTube. Like, there's proof of Brooke stalking 3 different addresses tied to me. Y'all haven't seen it, but I do plan on using it in court. So, Miss made this bullshit. You recorded drive by Joel's house, but you never planned on showing it. You are such a liar.
The way she was talking about Cooch and the way she was going at Cooch, like, I'm thinking at this point, how much can Cooch possibly take? She's a freaking champ. For the way they talk about her, for her to come back every day and laugh and smile, God bless her. Because the way they were talking about her the night I posted that video was disgusting, and it pissed me off, and that's why I posted it. She would have never known. She would have no idea. Speaking of,
I need to turn off my monetization or turn off the ads because y'all sent more than enough. So thank you. I would have done it sooner, but I forgot. Let me make sure it's done. Save. Okay, let me go back. Let me see. Okay, it should be fixed now, so hopefully those commercials don't bother y'all.
I've been up there so many freaking times because, like I said, I work. She would have never known.
I said before.
You work, but you sure find the time, don't you?
There have been people that said that they drive by, they're watching her, and I warned her. I said it. I said, you don't know who these people are. You don't know what they look like. One day she's going to say the wrong thing, and someone's going to catch her at the right time in the right place.
Right.
And I keep trying to tell her to stop, leave people alone.
Right. Well, apparently somebody in the neighborhood that I guess must have lived in the neighborhood, so they thought I was this old lady, and I guess this person looked like that old lady, and she followed them. And she was like, I was going to go.
If you didn't do anything to make her think you're in her fucking neighborhood, she wouldn't feel the need to follow anybody to find out if they are you. So don't even start trying to make Jules look bad because she's trying to figure out who's stalking her.
Have words with them. Okay, this is a stranger
Right,
that
Blue.
you think is me, and you thought, first of all, how do you think that's going to work out if it was me? You think you're just going to come over and have words with me? That's not going to happen.
Balti, no one's actually scared of you, so stop. You're skittish, and if you didn't have your group, you wouldn't have much to say. You wouldn't feel so strong.
But she followed this person because she thought it was me, and she was going to have words.
Bro, why do you think that you're this old lady?
I don't know. I have no idea.
There we go, back to the laughing.
And Maria, honestly,
Imagine if Jules thought you were one of these people that are just driving by. Like, imagine if she got really paranoid one day and her PTSD took over and she was in fight or flight mode and she ends up hurting someone thinking that this is the person that's been causing all her pain and all this suffering that she's been dealing with thanks to Vault. Imagine if that person gets injured and it wasn't even them. All thanks because Vault thinks it's funny to fuck with people's lives. I'm so glad y'all just giggle over this shit because I don't find it funny. Like I said, with the Craigslist ad, I don't think it's funny either. The people showing up are victims. They are innocent. They are not guilty of anything. They're not guilty for the fact the ads are out there. They're not guilty for showing up. They're not guilty. They don't have malicious intentions. But the person is being done to, you're not going to believe that though. You're going to think, oh my God, what could these people do to me? Which is completely fucking valid. And you're going to be on the defense thinking, I need to protect myself because these people showing up are here to hurt me because I didn't do the ad. You could get someone fucking killed and y'all still think it's funny?
Maria thought I was just going back to 2020 when we all hated each other. Maria thought I was this Carolyn lady.
But did anybody ever listen to you talking about your son and
they say I'm lying?
Yeah, so, but you're not lying. I've been on the phone with you and I've heard your son.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about her child. Like, to know more.
Get somebody to drive by Cooch. Yeah, that was before.
Yeah. How about we get somebody to drive by Cooch's house and then next thing, I think it was like
exactly.
last week or whatever.
So Vault is the reason Cooch's place got driven by, probably. Again, I don't know who did all that driving by. I don't want to know. I don't want to be involved in the mess. Don't involve me. Don't tell me. I'd rather not be told any of that shit. But nobody would have even thought to do that if it wasn't for Vault doing drive-bys. And she's still threatening to do the drive-bys. Fuck Vault all the way. You are not doing the drama. You're not better than anybody else. You are just as guilty as the others. You are just as bad as the others. You're still showing support, knowing they just posted Rake and Son last night, and you're still showing support. And y'all got a habit of doing that. Just like y'all set up the interview for Jen to interview Keaton because you thought I was the reason Amber interviewed Anna, and I wasn't. I did not set that up. But because you think I did, you set up the interview to be done to me. You think I did this pizza thing to Brooke. I fucking didn't. I have never done that. So you think it's warranted to just keep fucking doing it? You're just going to keep posting blame because when Penelope was doing the round sending them to Brooke, guess what? Y'all were blaming me back then too. It wasn't me then either. Y'all try to blame me for spoof apps. I don't know how to spoof app. I don't know how to do that. I don't want to know how to do that. But y'all blame me for that. Y'all have never had shit to tie me to any of that. Y'all have not been tying me anything in 4 years. Or, well, back 4 years ago. You could tie me to doing shit then because I did do shit then. I thought the people that were helping me were the ones that were telling me what to do just to help me fight back. And that's what everybody did. I shouldn't have done it. But it didn't take me getting exposed for me to own up to it and say it was wrong either. I didn't hide it from everyone. Anyways, I'm going to get going. I think I played enough. Y'all want to hear the rest of it, you know where to go. I'm for fair use. I think I played enough of her shit. If I play any more, I could probably get in trouble, so I'm not going to. But I don't know. I'll be live again. I know John's got a live tonight. I know Jules already got one going. I didn't know she was going. I didn't get notification. That's why I went live, and then she went live too. So sorry about that. I don't try to. Y'all know I'm barely here, and I would have just kept waiting if I thought I had time to do it later, but I didn't. So sorry about that. Hopefully the replay crew, if you replay, please hit thumbs up. Thank you so much to the ones that sent the PayPal, the Cash App. And we got JJ. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you, Macy, for the membership. Thank you, Michelle, for the super sticker. And to Stalker's chat, don't let her lie to y'all and tell y'all that if you send me money, it's gonna make Siwa so mad. I don't watch her shit. I don't watch her live. So I'm not seeing any of those super chats you're saying. I don't see them. So she's telling y'all that. It's reverse psychology. She's telling y'all that to make y'all send her money. So then she could then say, well, I don't grift for nothing, when that is her grifting. Every time she tells y'all, if you send me more money, you'll make Siwa mad, she's just grifting because I don't watch. I'm not keeping tabs on who's spending what over there. So don't let her lie to y'all and keep using y'all like that. But thank you so much for being here. Generator, you're missed. Like Miss Wendy said earlier, I did see a comment from you, Generator. Thank you so much. I did see you putting out videos again. I hope you got your computer fixed, but you're missed. Miss Joanna, I hope you're doing okay. I know you're really busy with work. So if you watch this later, you're missed. Jade, you're missed. I mean, there's a whole list of people that I miss when they're not here. Seleners, Coins, Drazdo. I mean, anybody that doesn't make it, it's noted. I'm just saying. But hopefully I'll see y'all next time, like soon in a few days. Probably sooner than a few days, to be true, because it seems like a lot of shit's coming out, and it seems like things are getting crazier and crazier. And I'm not gonna let anyone lie on my fucking name like that. But Stalker, show whatever cam you got. It's not going to change a thing. I didn't send the fucking pizza. You probably should look in your circle, because it obviously was someone who knew what you were fucking doing. Like I said, I've been out here thinking Penelope's been the one still doing this shit. So what would be the reason me sending you a fucking pizza? Fucking lying ass bitch. Sorry, now I'm cussing too much. Now I got to wait a few minutes because I cussed too much toward the end. Oh, and if you're a member, I can't even say anything because I don't want to risk anything. So fuck it. Dang it. I did it again. What a mess. What a mess. But yeah, if y'all hear anything else, I know I'm trying to not say nothing else. I'm so bad. And when I hear it back, I'm like, geez, cussing too much, but I don't mean to. It's just like here's the thing. You would be cussing a lot too if you were on the other end of this being done to you for 4 years straight. And anytime you get vindicated and proof is shown, instead of the people just apologizing and saying they'll never do it again, they're wrong. Instead of doing that, they put out more accusations to justify more people doing the same stuff they're mad about. That is it drives me crazy. It's not fair. So I know a lot of people like, see, well, you're vindicated. There's proof that they were sending pizzas. I'm not vindicated because now they're placing blame saying I'm the reason she got one when I'm not. So there's no vindication. This is what they do. And they do it time and time again. And their subs eat it up and just are willing to overlook it. And like I said, what y'all see them doing to Rakin, they will do to you. And I will say this, anybody who watches his replay, whatnot, please do not let anyone pull you into group chats and DMs that are full of funuckery like this. There's nothing that's going to be worth that. Okay? Don't be pulled into it. Don't let anyone ask you to do anything that's dirty for them, because everything you're saying in someone in a DM now can eventually be put on YouTube or a post later. So don't share anything with anyone that you don't want put on YouTube one day, because that's how it usually goes. And that's not just with me. I mean, any channels, any subs. Please be careful what you share. And for y'all being so butthurt about raking, sharing private stuff about families and about family secrets and stuff, y'all congratulated when Muzz was doing it. Muzz did out a bunch of health stuff about people from over here because they didn't want to be involved with. Here's the thing. She's literally done, like, Muzz has literally done the same thing. None of us wanted to be involved with her anymore because she was going real life. So we all started backing away. Right? Like we were all just moving on, and she was moving on to her stuff, and no one even knew that there was a fallout, right? Until like a month or two goes by. No one even knew there was a fallout because no one had wanted to go to battle with each other. We just wanted to move on and keep it moving. And then 2 months go by, and next thing you know, Muzz is on all their panels, helping them, supporting them, cheering it on, saying, I'll give you this, and here's this, and here's this, and this is what I know about Siwa, and this is what I know about Geneva, and this is what I know about coins, and this is what I know about, like, all the same exact thing. Muzz did it. Muzz did the same stuff. And y'all cheered it on and gave her a home on your channels. And picked up her battles to fight them when any of us try to speak out against it and say it was wrong. How do y'all not see how hypocritical you are? Now y'all want to try to get Rakin arrested over sharing a group DMs, as if that's even a possibility. She didn't hack nothing. Y'all had her in the chat. Y'all freaking had her in the chat. And y'all like, she hacked it. No, she didn't. But meanwhile, y'all got Muzz over there just yapping real life stuff. She shared pictures of families. She shares kids' names. Again, Shyla trusted her with something. And what did she do? She needed help with the legal thing. And what did Muzz do? She compiled all the evidence, put it in a file, and sent it around. Doxing Shyla's son's name, his own private stuff. And that's what Muzz did. She passed it around. She has passed around group recordings of her messages with the Roadhogs. Y'all are all fine and dandy when she's done that. Like, y'all are just trying to think of ways to make Rakin look like the villain and to try to get her in legal trouble. Like I say, you try to get me arrested for stuff I didn't do. You try to get John arrested for stuff he didn't do. You try to get Amber arrested for stuff she didn't do. That is y'all's MO. But to anyone still supporting Momo after she posted Rakin's son, and again, you don't know why we call her Momo. Like I said, she's always going to be, that's always going to be her go-to, is her final card she's going to play with you is posting your kids. Usually it's her first go-to, actually, but that's always going to be in her cards to play. Post your kids, doxing you, reaching out to your loved ones, reaching out to your parents, reaching out to your family, posting stuff, your location, posting where you work. That's her deck of cards. Women shaming, victim blaming, she got that in there too. But, and Momo, you want to hold me accountable because someone was reading your court records or whatever, and you want me to come to your defense because, see, how did you feel? Honey, you read the court documents pertaining to the DW situation. You've read them. I have the whole thing recorded. You used my full legal name, but anyways, use my full legal name, so I'll just say Siwa Moon, but again, my legal name is what she actually put in the title. But he said blank, blank, and DW, his full name, the American love story gone wrong. That's what you titled it, and you read through all the documents from the court thing. But you want to now complain because someone's finally doing it back to you, and you want me to come to your defense about how wrong it is? No. And you're still saying Siwa wants y'all to believe that happened to her. It did. I proved it in court. No, it wasn't tossed out by the judge like yours was. I proved it in court. So what do you mean to say I just want y'all to believe that? It's a fact. It happened. But you put the documents out there yourself, and you were involved in the stream when they've been doing it too. So why would, of me, of all people, would you expect me to come out and speak out against it with Kendra? Now, if you had not been involved with doing that, then I would, but I'm not. And you didn't speak out against it, not once. And you still have that shit. You still have that up on your channel. I think that word's actually okay. But anyways, there goes my 30-minute goodbye. But anyways, gonna go try to catch up with Jules. Again, I did it. She wasn't live when I went live, so it wasn't intentional. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day, good night, wherever you are. I shall see y'all soon. But yeah, if you don't see me in the chats or my posts, I'm not involved in it, and I'm not active in it, and I'm not participating in it. And if I don't agree with it either, I'm not going to be there. So there's that. I will not be going on any of the MobTube channels because I see the back and forth that's going on with the doxing of the wives and doxing locations and threatening to do this to the wives and threatening to do this to their wives and slurs here and slurs there. And I want no parts of any of it. I don't agree with anyone using any types of slurs ever. I don't care who you are. So I'm not going to be there. I don't know why someone tried to hold me accountable for those other channels that I've never even been there for. Freaking crazy to me. All right, y'all have a good day. Make sure you watch John later, and we'll see what happens next. Bye, guys.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluding?